Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna create a really pretty floral card and here you can see the end result. And to start off, I am taking some smooth cardstock. I've really been loving this cardstock. I know I've been talking about it in a couple of previous videos. And I'm gonna use this, for me, new stamp set from altenew called Vintage Roses. I think it has been on the market for at least 1 year. And here I'm using some ink cubes from altenew, and I'm starting out by inking up the darkest color, and then I'm taking the second layer and I'm using ruby red, let me see on the back side, ruby red, coral berry and frosty pink, I'm sorry, for my lightest color. And you can see that when I'm doing it in this order, it's really easy to look through the stamp and get it perfectly positioned every time. And you will see that I'm gonna do the same thing with a little bit of a smaller rose. So I'm taking the first, actually that is, you can say it's the last layer of that flower, but I'm taking it and doing that the first time, and then the second layer, and then the third layer, the biggest layer. Some of the flowers in this stamp set has 4 layers, but I used these with the 3 because I think they are the easiest to line up. And I really like this color combination. It's really striking with this really pink and red roses. And to contrast with that, I'm gonna use a couple of leaves, and then I'm gonna do in this gray colors. So I'm using a couple of ink cubes from altenew and also from Hero Arts. So I'm just alternating between them, and then I'm gonna do the last layer here. And then I'm gonna fussy cut all this out because I don't have the coordinating dies for this. So I think I'm gonna show you one rose so you don't have to see me fussy cut all this. But it didn't take that much time because the shapes are really easy to just follow. So you can see them all fussy cutted out. And here I'm gonna take some paper pad from my, one of Maggie Holmes collection. This has like this pink ombre effect to it. And I'm taking this embossing folder with these dots. I don't know what kind of brand it is. I think I bought it on eBay a couple of years ago, so it's really old. And I don't know if it's a brand or how I got it actually. Yeah, well, here I'm taking a strip of gold foil paper. And if you want to do this technique, you can take any embossing folder you have, just to create a little bit of an interest on the downside of this card. And then I'm just taking that. Why I decided to have that gold strip is just to make it a more better transition between them. And here I'm doing a trick where I'm taking a photo of how I think I want to layer these flowers, and just taking that with my phone, and then I can start to arrange all the little leaves and flowers. You will see in the end that it didn't turn up exactly as I planned it out, but I think it looks great anyway when it's done. And I'm just taking that tape runner and just taking some adhesive to the back side, and then I'm fiddling around with it until I get it in place. I skipped ahead a little bit and just showing you how I'm positioning the last leaves. Some of the flowers I actually raised up with a little bit of a foam square, just to create an even more interest to this card. For the sentiment for this card, I'm gonna use a stamp set from Mama Elephant, and this is just gonna say hooray. And I'm gonna ink that up with some VersaFine Onyx Black, and I'm using my Misty just because I want this to be really dark and perfectly. And you can see here I'm inking up twice just to get it perfect, and I'm just doing that on a piece of scrap paper, and then I'm fussy cutting this out. And then I think I'm gonna just take it, yes, I'm just gonna lay it on top of that and take some foam squares and some adhesive behind the raised part on the flowers, just to level it out. And I'm just taking something to just put it down and hold it down while it's drying. Then I'm taking some Stick It just to create some like spots where there are like shine to it. I really like Stick It. I've been doing this technique for a while. And then I'm taking a lot of adhesive with my HG gun and just sticking this to the card base. And then, yeah, of course I have to have some pretty pin parts sequenced in the clear finish mix. Here I'm just taking a few. I think it ended up being three of them. And yeah, I'm just taking some multimedia matte to adhere them. And then I think this card is done. I hope you liked it. If you like it, please give this card a thumb up. And if you want to see more of my work, you can always hit the subscribe button. And then you will be getting updates of all of my cards. And if you want to see more of my work, you can always visit my my Instagram. My name is Scrapbooking Until next time, have a great day. Bye guys!